Stay with me as I teach you how to make the flaking perfect meat pie. We'll be teaching you from the filling to the dough. Do not skip any part of this video. These are all I will be using for my meat pie: my Irish potato, my flour, onions, butter, bell pepper, beef. I will be adding some amount of oil into my pan. I went in with my onions and my bell pepper and I stirred for some water. I added my Irish potato and my carrots. Now I added little water to cook. I immediately add my blend beef so it can be cooked properly. Once everything is combined, I add my seasoning, my thyme, my curry, my margarine, salt. You can actually use any seasoning of your choice. It does not matter. While I allowed that to cook, I went in to prepare my thickener, a little bit of flour, cold water, then I mix everything together. I didn't allow the water to get dry. I added my tea. While that is ready, I set my bowl and I had 1 kg of all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, half teaspoon of salt, half teaspoon of nutmeg. You can actually use cinnamon. I mix everything together. Then I add my 500 grams of cold margarine. Make sure you place your margarine or your butter into the fridge to get very cold. In a bowl, I cracked my 2 eggs. I added a teaspoon of vinegar. This is very optional, but it's very good also. After whisking the egg, I turned everything into my dough. I made sure I use my bare hands to stir properly. I noticed that the dough is not that soft, so I went in with my milk. You can actually use water, that is also optional, but I love using the milk. Now I achieved my perfect dough. I let aside to get set up for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, I'm ready to roll. I make sure I do not allow my dough to be very tiny or too big, just a perfect size. Get a fork and make sure you use your fork to press everything together so it will not get open. Make sure you preheat your oven. Final part, I'm egg washing everything so it will give you that brown crispy look. You leave this to 40 to 45 minutes in the oven and it will give you this perfect meat pie. If you are still here, thank you all.